Welcome back. 9:17. I'm early for once. I'm like feeling good about this. Normally I'm way behind and I got it looks like I-270 out there, the traffic, because of how many people are waiting for their interview. Yeah. Not today. I'm rocking and rolling. Sorry for the lack of airflow down here, but we'll get through that together too. Oktoberfest is a staple event. And honestly, guys, I don't say this patronage you. I think it's the staple event of Alton, really, when it comes to fall.
Thank you.
Everyone looks forward to it. Everyone knows about it. And we are, if my math is correct, I'm going to try. How many years are we at this now? 2008, right?
This is our 18th annual.
I was going to be so wrong because I was going to say 23.
Not quite.
Well, and when it's 18 annual and you have all these generations that have built up this event, and now, like we talked about before we came on, you're constantly adding new faces to the quote-unquote the Oktoberfest machine and establishing that. It's got to feel cool to have, at this point, some history behind the event and all the folks that help make it what it is today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, I think so too, yeah.
With that being said, the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th are all for all of us to be entertained and have some fun. Where do we start?
Probably we could start with some of the new things that are happening.
Let's do it.
Several years ago, we started the run. We started with a 1 mile run, and then we expanded to the 5K. So this will be our third year of doing that 5K. And the numbers continue to grow. We're up to, I believe, 112 runners currently.
No kidding.
And
wow.
We're shooting eventually for over 200. So we have plenty of room for growth.
You're going to hit it. You're going to hit it in no time. And did you think the run would be that, because when I always thought about it, I'm like, well, this is cool. But I'm not a runner, so I don't know the community too well or how those fun runs go. But was it one of those things after the first one, you guys realized this is something here?
I think so, because there are other runs around like Miles for Miso that draw hundreds of people.
Right.
And so we were hoping that those folks were also interested in having something unique, because Friday night is not a typical run night. And so to offer that as an introduction to the Oktoberfest weekend, and the fact that there are people who have never heard of Oktoberfest, but they saw the run and they're like, wow, this is an amazing thing that you guys have going on here. So that was very exciting to see that we're bringing in new people. And that's really the mission of Oktoberfest is that faith and family and bringing folks together from all walks of life.
Really cool. And now do we have to register ahead of time for the 5K?
You do, but you can also register on site that day of, because the run starts at 6 p.m. So we'll register you right up to that 6 p.m.
Gotcha.
mark. Mm-hmm.
Well, and this is really cool. You're taking a really cool course of Alton, and then there's age group awards a part of this as well. And then there's a party at the finish line. Fill me in on that.
Yeah, absolutely. So once runners cross the finish line, they get a ticket for free beer, or if they're under 21, they get a drink. And we also have many options, including non-alcoholic, as well as sodas, and we'll also have shivers on site as well.
Nice.
Now, Friday it'll be just ice cream, but coffee begins Saturday. So please remember that Saturday, come down to Oktoberfest at 1 o'clock, and we'll start serving you your morning joe.
That's awesome. What else is new this year?
Well, on Sunday evening, we're going to have bingo. So we thought we'd try that in the gym. So in the evening, 5 to 8, we're going to have a traditional bingo in Settis Hall Gym.
Cool.
We've got that.
Now, real quick, have you guys done bingo before?
No, we haven't. Our youth group at our parish used to host it for a few years back, about 10 years ago or so, but we've not had it at Oktoberfest. Yeah,
this is going to be cool. Now, I heard bingo can get a little spicy in there.
They're intense.
I've heard some stories.
Intense, so we'll see how that goes.
Are there any prizes or anything a part of it?
Right?
Yeah, every round will either be sponsored by some company, or it'll be some type of monetary donation, and I believe there's going to be a final jackpot round as well, an all blackout card, so that would be definitely something to come in for towards the end of the evening.
You know what we should do next year? Why am I not doing a live broadcast from Oktoberfest on Saturday afternoon?
That would be amazing.
I think we need to throw that in. I'm sorry, I just we're out of nowhere. I'm like, why are we not here doing this? I've done everything else.
Sure. RiverBender usually shows up, but if you can come down there. 1 o'clock, we have the keg tapping on Saturday afternoon.
That's what I'm saying. We'll have to set that up, especially for next year if we can get it up, because this is too good of an opportunity not to film and showcase. And now with the keg tapping and everything, everything else. I love the fact that there's some really cool sweepstakes, basket raffles, and auctions, and some of those are really cool features of the event itself. Care to fill me in on those?
Yeah, the sweepstakes has actually been a long time part of St. Mary's to raise some money, and we have a $10,000 grand prize and a $5,000 prize, other in all the way. We've got 10 prizes for that, and the tickets are $25 each, or if you buy 4, we'll give you a 5th one free and a coupon for a local business. So, and those can be purchased all the way through 8:00 p.m. on Sunday. So you can buy them right there at the grounds, or you can go on to our website and buy them right now. So you have a chance to win 10 prizes right there.
Okay, I'm totally in. You don't have to tell me 14 times. You just got to tell me once. And honestly, wanted to go a little bit further on that. If you buy 4, you get that 5th ticket free. Right. And then $10 coupon for Tony's or 9 holes walking it. Well, that's a great incentive.
Right,
I mean, really cool.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
We're very thankful for Tony's and Woodlands and Otto Butler for providing those.
Well, and I think it's such a testament to what St. Mary's alum it really is made up of, and that's and just community supporters too along the way, and that's just some really great business owners and great community stakeholders too that have either come out of St. Mary's or have some connecting point there, whether it's their children or some other facet, and it really showcases through at Oktoberfest.
Right. So, right, and we have lots of sponsors that are local businesses too, and then just individuals, family members, people in the community, parishioners that sponsor Oktoberfest too. So we're really thankful for all those sponsors and the businesses and the people in there.
So I was trying to find the sponsors, and I'll break the fourth wall here. I'm like, I'll find them, and then I realized that it's the whole entire back page of this pamphlet.
I do want to give a special shout out to Melody Hughes, who did a fabulous job, and we've broken records this year on the number of sponsors that we've had. We will be filling the entire festival grounds with folks who have shown their support to us, and so I'm just blown away by that in it alone.
Well, and see, that's what I think. So here, we'll go to the website real quick, because this is can I show the sponsors on there?
Absolutely.
Is that updated? Let me zoom in, because I got bad eyes. I know I'm young, but man, it's starting to wear on me. I'm like a Honda Civic. Chick Fritz is the first one, and it just goes down and down and down. Let me zoom out one last time and see if we can get that. But you can just see the list of them, and we'll put all of them in there or link that sponsorship section just so you guys can see all the community support. I mean, these are folks that are stepping up with $2,000 sponsorships and $1,000 sponsorships and $5,000 sponsorships, which goes so much further than anybody would realize because of just the pride that St. Mary's has in this event and the good it takes and the good that comes from it too.
Absolutely.
So you guys can see all of those and support all those local businesses and just the individuals. Give them a thank you too for making sure that you recognize their efforts to make this a great event and one that continues. And with that being said, how do we sponsor for next year? Can we call you now?
Absolutely. I will take sponsorship
Melody,
for 2026.
Good job, Melody. This is incredible. Makes me kind of envious that I'm not as good of a salesperson. Well, and this is what I think is cool. You got the silent auction, the basket raffle, bingo. What is karaoke? When is that starting, and how do we sign up?
That's Saturday. It's 7 to 10. Please show up.
I love that.
And if you have friends who are hardcore karaoke, please come down. It's open to the public. Anyone from 2 to 99 are welcome to join us in karaoke. And we'll have a light up dance floor. And I just think it'll be a wonderful evening. So we'll have snacks and beer, and it'll be a really good time, I think.
God, that's going to be awesome. Now, what's your do you have a go-to karaoke song?
That's a good one. Do you?
My husband has Elvira.
Oh, that's always classic.
Yeah.
See, mine's family tradition. Hank Williams Jr.
Oh, yes.
Why not? Everyone always sings to that one. Phil, so on top of that, you have some great acts and some great bands that are going to be performing.
Yes.
Let's touch on those real quick, too.
Absolutely. So we kick it off with St. Louis Czech Express.
They're so good.
And we're always excited that they come back, and they'll be featured both Saturday and Sunday, I believe, yes. Mm-hmm. And then we welcome back Glendale Riders.
Friday night.
Awesome.
Friday night.
Friday
There's
night.
our
The one and
opening
only
band.
Glendale Riders.
They're always our opening band, Friday.
And then we'll have the Dixie Dudes and Lady Luck, as well as Big Shake Daddy.
That's going to be awesome. And you can see that event lineup, too, over there at the website, stmarysoktoberfest.com. And really just full of entertainment. DJ Dave, 3 to 7 in the 5K entertainment on Friday. Glendale takes the stage. The Riders do 7 to 11 on that main stage. And then, so when the grounds open on Saturday and the kegs tap. Take me to that experience, because that's a fun one.
Yeah, that's always fun. That's how we open,
right?
Like they do in Germany, to have the keg tapping. And someone from the auction the year before, the silent auction, they bid and they win to be able to tap it. So we'll have someone from our parish who got that prize last year, and they'll tap the keg, and that beer runs free from that keg until it's empty. So it's a good time to be there, and we'll have our German band playing, the St. Louis Express there playing during that. So it's a great time to start it off right then at 1 o'clock on Saturday.
Do we know who is going to tap the keg this year?
Steve Sands.
Oh, nice. That'd be cool. There you go.
He's a veteran at it too.
So, what is have you ever seen some pretty bad keg attempts, some keg tapping attempts at Oktoberfest, or do we have some pretty good keg tappers?
I think we have some pretty good keg tappers, and the people from Chick Fritz are there to help kind of along so that we don't have any disasters.
Well, my problem, if I won, I'd be too nervous. I'd be like, no, I'm just going to give it to somebody else. I don't want to be the guy that ruins the momentum here. Well, and as we were talking about Saturday with the keg tapping too, just to give you those times, the St. Louis Express is 1 to 4 on the main stage, Dixie Dudes 2 to 5 on the festival stage, Lady Luck 7 to 11. That's a great band. They do a wonderful job. And then DJ Dave takes it over from 7 to 10 on the festival stage with karaoke too on Saturday night. Mm-hmm. That's going to be awesome. Sunday, the Big Shake Daddies 12:30 to 4, St. Louis Express 12:30 to 4 on 2 separate stages, and then Behavior Intervention is 5 to 8 p.m. on the main stage. That's going to be cool. Are they new?
They are.
Cool. Really cool. Whose band? How we get that connection?
So last year we had Flip the Frog, and there was some reorganization, and so we have Behavior Intervention.
Gotcha. Really
and
cool.
I think it's really going to be great. The music that I've heard is wonderful. It's more in line with my age group, though. So, but they can play all kinds of different songs. So.
I'm telling you, my generation is starting to get in with the older generation's music sound.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, it's not the computer anymore, That's true. With that being said, take me through the games and the entertainment for the kids, because this is where you guys always have knocked it out of the park. There's something for literally every child to have fun with all night and all day.
Yeah, so we'll have the inflatables out there on 3rd Street again. We'll have them for the toddlers on up till teenagers, and then the whole square at Henry and 3rd Street will be filled with children's games all weekend for them to play at. We're trying a little bit on Friday night too, right, Ryan?
Yeah, one of the things with the run was that we had folks coming out, like, what do my kids do before and just a little bit afterwards, and we still have a bit of daylight, so we'll be having inflatables open from about, I believe, 5 until 8 o'clock as well. And so that's a brand new thing that we're bringing back, that we're doing.
I love it. How much are the tickets for inflatables and all that information? Are there package deals with that too?
There are. If you just want to show up Friday night, it's $10. Otherwise, we do have 3-day wristbands, which kind of includes the Friday night. That's $35. If it's just one day that you want to pick, Saturday or Sunday, it's $25.
Really cool. That's really affordable too, and I think that's great for especially younger families to know that there's a really great event going on that you don't have to break the bank for, to have your children have fun.
Yeah, and then all the games are $1 each, so that's a pretty good price too. So
that is really good. I could never win on any of those things. I think I won a Little Debbie snack cake once on the cakewalk, and I won the participation prizes. That's what I should say.
I do want to highlight too that the prizes have been revamped this year,
so
cool. The prize room's going to look a little bit different. There's actually a couple of baskets exclusive to kids games, and so kids can play the games, earn beads, go into the prize room, and they'll be able to drop in their beads for a chance to win a couple of different baskets.
No kidding. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. I just love how you guys keep evolving this, and it just keeps getting cooler and cooler. With that being said, why don't we do this? We had a lot more to talk about. We'll take a quick break. It's 9:32. A little bit of change. We'll come back, talk with more of St. Mary's Oktoberfest with Ryan and Carolyn, right after this on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
And don't rock the jukebox. Wanna hear George Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel.
Welcome back, 9:35. A little bit of change. You're on a delay, but that's okay. We're back with Carolyn and Ryan and talking all about St. Mary's Oktoberfest. My math was wrong. I'm glad I never even gave my calculation until after 18 years now. I got a little bit ahead of myself. So you were telling about your wine area or wine selection before we were coming back?
Yeah, we're very excited that we have a whole back area dedicated to the wine tent. And so we're going to include more varietals. Believe we have about 10 different types of wine, and it ranges from sweet to dries for both white and reds. We also have a wine tasting this year. You can taste 4 different wines for $12.
No kid. What time is that? I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, they open Friday.
All day.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's all day Friday.
It's all day. Mm-hmm. Friday, Saturday,
Wow.
Sunday.
Now, what's this paint and sip, too, with these pumpkins? This sounds fun. I'm in. Like, you got me a wine.
So we had a generous donation by Greenfields Farm. They're donating pumpkins
awesome.
to us. And last year we had the pumpkin painting, and we still have that. But we're also going to include paint and sip, where you can paint a pumpkin or take a pumpkin home and get a glass of wine for $12 as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
This
We
is
have
so
the pumpkins
cool.
for both the kids and the adults now, so yeah.
Well, and don't just think the games are for the kids, too. The adult gaming area has been a huge hit.
It has, yeah. It's really kind of taken off the last few years. So we've got that area with the States Wheel, the
Chuck-a-luck.
the Chuck-a-luck, pull tabs. They'll be walking through the grounds with the pull tabs.
And Friday night, at least, we will have blackjack as well.
Oh, nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I think is really cool, because you're able to do these things within your, whether it's the church community, your school community, or just, your friends and family that from, within the community. So it ties in all those different assets and really creates something unique that you don't see very often anywhere else. I love it. So let's talk food. That's what the folks want to hear about, Carolyn and Ryan. I know the skillets are...
The skillets are, you have to have a German skillet.
Yeah, if you
with the
don't,
sausage and potatoes.
You aren't Oktoberfesting.
Right, right.
So is that coming back, I'm guessing?
Yes, we'll have the skillets there on Saturday and Sunday. Go ahead.
And our chef, Paul Yost, who has been there many, many years. We always thank him for his efforts too with Tycon building, because without him, we wouldn't have some of these great options. So
100%.
Those guys are over those skillet grills all weekend, So the skillets are there on Saturday and Sunday. And then we have frankfurters, bratwurst, turkey legs, corn on the cob, if you're not into the German food. So we got turkey legs, corn on the cob, loaded potatoes. So those are always there. All kinds of snacks this year. We've got nachos and pretzels, a couple different kinds of pretzels. Yeah. And then, of course, Shivers, like we said, is going to be there. The KCs come and they have orange floats, and the Knights of Columbus come and they have an orange floats and root beer floats there. Hamburgers. Just about anything you want. Yeah, so, yeah.
If your child cannot find something to eat...
It is true.
Okay. With that being said, the sweepstakes drawing is at 8:15. on Sunday. You still have a chance to get your tickets now to win $10,000 or 5.
Yeah, 9 other prizes.
Or 9 other prizes. I mean, we're looking pretty good here in the month of October. A lot of chances to win. You buy 4 tickets, you receive a 5th ticket free and a $10 coupon or another voucher as well with some really cool incentives on it. More details on that Oktoberfest website. How much are tickets again?
$25 each, or if you buy 4, we'll give you the 5th free.
I love it. And then the new traditional bingo is coming into Oktoberfest as well. That's 5 to 8 p.m. with prizes throughout each round, correct, Ryan? Where are we at now? What else should we be talking about here? Because we've already gone through the gauntlet, but now I got to ask if we did we hit everything before we start talking Oktoberfest fun?
And don't forget about the silent auction and the basket raffle. So we have both of those in the items for the silent auction can be seen in Suddes Hall and also on our Oktoberfest website, stmarysoktoberfest.com, and the bidding's online for the silent auction. Mm-hmm. And then we have the basket raffle in Suddes Hall gym. And those items can be seen Saturday and Sunday, but you can start bidding on the silent auction 6:00 on Friday evening.
Really cool. And then one of the big things that I think is such an amazing feature of Oktoberfest is the masses in the church that are at 6:30 and 8, and then the outdoor anniversary mass in the grass, which is just a fantastic service to be a part of. What time is that?
So that's at 11 o'clock on Sunday. This is the 167th anniversary of St. Mary's Parish.
It's incredible.
Alton. Yeah, so we celebrate that at the Mass in the Grass at 11 o'clock in the Garfield or Barth Park. People like to call it both things, so I put Garfield Barth Park, 11 o'clock on Sunday.
Well, and now with that, if you haven't gone yet, seriously, it's such a cool experience to be a part of, to do it in a different setting. Mm-hmm. And it seems like it just is always full each and every year, and it just grows too, which is amazing to see. And now with that being said, we're on the St. Mary's Oktoberfest website, and I just am getting nosy. Can I look at some of these items up here? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. All righty. Let's pull this up.
And we have some of the items up, but there's going to be a lot more. So, yeah.
Wow. And then just really cool Notre Dame tickets, a private film screening,
St. Louis Blues tickets.
Wow, Tony's gourmet dinner items. This is really cool.
Yeah, right.
Well, and then Wine Wednesday with friends. That sounds really cool too. And there's going to be more added to this.
Yes,
correct?
There'll be a lot more added this week as they get all the items together and up. So, yep.
Well, and then that on your screen is that sweepstakes bundle. Those are available for purchase on that same link where you buy 5 for $100. You can also get 1 for $25, and then. This is the bid to become the next year keg tapper, correct?
Right. Somebody needs to beat Steve Sands out.
Has he been a repeater?
Yes.
Oh, wow. He's not losing.
Very generous. So, yeah.
Very generous.
Very generous, lovely man. Yeah.
Well, and now what does all this go back to? I think is kind of good to hit on, too. After it's all said and done, where do you hope, the sweepstakes and some of these funds generated to go to? Is it the event? Is it the overall school? For the folks that are curious.
Yeah, so that St. Mary's Oktoberfest benefits both the parish and the school. And so we have these old buildings that need upkeep, but also some of the programs that go on at the school and updates to the church and parish to keep everything running. So I think Ryan does a great job of that, helping the parish, with this Oktoberfest, running this and getting that all together. I don't know if you have any other at the school because you have children. You have a child at the school yet, so you might know things. But
yeah, I mean, we're always in need of supplies and making sure that we have all the technology. As you know, AI and all of this is catching up, and so we kind of have to make sure that we have computers that work, and so all of that requires a lot of resources. And since St. Mary's is a private school, we make sure that we have everything that our kids need. And this is what this does, is it helps support both the school and the parish and make sure that we have our buildings intact, new roofs, and that everyone is safe and healthy.
Well, and see, it's a good note because you guys don't get the, public school funding, to provide those opportunities. So you have to roll up the sleeves and get creative and put on fun events to make sure that happens. And the educational experience alone is just top notch at St. Mary. You guys have had just a great run lately. The athletics programs are doing awesome. Yes. And Principal Mary's doing just a wonderful job there too. I love her and all the teachers you got. And what I think is cool is to see the younger teachers that are starting to come in through St. Mary's. I know, like I mentioned Grace all the time, but she's doing great, and other folks that are walking in the door and being a part of it.
A few of the teachers went to school there, and now they're teaching there. So yeah,
it's so cool. So,
sisters, yeah.
Is there any way we can pick up merch at Oktoberfest the day of the event, or is that all done.
Starting Saturday, you can start picking up merch. As we'll also have an online store if you have particular styles or sizes that you need. So that will be available at our merch tent, and we'll also have the OMVs coming in from Boston to do a little
That'll
bit of
be really cool,
like advertisement and filming, and so we're really excited to feature them too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. One of the priests and someone else who works with the Oblates there in Boston will be doing that.
Is Father Jim coming back into town?
That I don't know.
Oh, come on! I was hoping for some breaking news.
Father Paul Callow, though, right?
Yeah.
He's a local boy from New Jerseyville, so people know that name, Callow. So
that's really cool. I love this. Before I let you go for now, what's your favorite? I know there's so many different components. What's your favorite part of this as an organizer and as somebody who's actively involved with the event? Because everyone's having fun like me. We don't have a care in the world. Life's easy. But for you guys, is there a moment where you kind of are able to take that deep breath and go, we hit it out of the park again this year?
I think just overall, as you're there, just and working towards the goal too, just the parish, the people at the church, at the school, and the community just coming together, working together, getting this off, whenever we think, somebody always comes through, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so just watching everybody do that. Also the Mass in the grass at 11 o'clock when you turn around and look at everybody there, and usually it's a beautiful day. And all our priests, our fathers there. It's just a wonderful experience to be there and just to see, our faith and our community at work. So.
Absolutely. It's going to be another beautiful weekend. 75, 75, and 78. And then by Friday night and Saturday night, you're into the low 50s and life's looking really good.
Perfect Oktoberfest weather.
It really is. Before I let you go, what's the best way to stay up to date on any last minute additions or any of that good stuff?
Yeah, please visit our website at St. Mary's, Oktoberfest.com, and you'll find links to everything that you need, including the run, including the sweepstakes, including basket raffle, even volunteering. We have all of the links there too.
Right. There's make sure you click on those pull down menus because everything's there. If you missed what bands are going to be there when and things like that, that's all there on those pull down menus on the website.
Really cool. Awesome. I need you to get 5 tickets, okay, for the sweepstakes too. While you're at it, while you're at your office today, get 4, get the 5th free for $100 online at that Oktoberfest website, and then by 8/15 you could be $10,000 richer and support St. Mary's and just have fun this weekend. I'll see you there. Ryan will see you there. Carolyn will see you there. Yeah. I'll see you there. Quick break. We'll link everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com. More show next.